Today is day 8 of my December running streak, and I don't feel the best. I feel kind of nauseous, and today is just one of those days where I am going to practice being flexible and remembering that I get to define what a run streak looks like, that there's not a rule written in stone that says a running streak must be that I get to define. That it is a value of mine to engage in this challenge, to work out, to reintroduce running again in my life after a hiatus, and also to not neglect the other parts of my life that are also a part of my identity, and that I am a mosaic of different values, and when they clash, how do I wrestle with them so that it doesn't have to be all or nothing? So today is one of those where it's like I value my health, I value running because it is a goal that contributes to my health, but when that goal of running kind of contradicts what it means to be healthy, where I become incredibly fixated on I must run or I should run because if I don't, it says something about me, then that is not something that aligns with what it means to be healthy, right? That is a little off and not balanced. So the balance is that to engage in a goal that aligns with health, the goal sometimes just needs to be altered. And I'm not doing the goal, which is running. I am negotiating with it so that I can still run and it can be a healthy representation of that goal. And I know that for me, one of the things that I do to kind of get myself into the groove, because I know that sometimes that is hard. The hardest part is that igniting or initiating going to the gym or engaging in the task that maybe sometimes you feel like gets in the way. So what I do is I do a lot of imagery. So I always visualize my goal because imagery becomes less abstract. Imagery also helps put language into the vision. And when you can put a name to things or can put language, and it feels like it's more malleable, like you can shape it or change it or influence it. And so I always visualize myself running every single day. So in the morning or in the afternoon or whatever time during the day, if I know that I haven't done my run, I visualize myself running. I visualize myself running around the neighborhood. I visualize myself putting on my clothes. I visualize the weather. I visualize myself talking about my run and saying today's December. So I visualize all of that. And then I slowly put on my clothes. That is the first thing. It is I need to put on my clothes and I kind of get an idea of what I'm going to wear. Usually if it's cold, it's always going to be spandex, like long pants, leggings, a long t-shirt or a long tech shirt. And then I start slowly doing my physical therapy exercises that I learned to help with my osteoarthritis. And so whether it's like squats or they call them the Jane Fondas, where you have to like kick your legs up while you're on the side, I will do that, side step. So whatever was recommended to be by my physical therapist, that's what I do because that was tailored to me. And so that has actually really helped a lot for me to be out there. This is day 8 that I'm going into, or is it day 9? I can't keep track. Either way, it has really helped. My knees, I will feel discomfort at the beginning, but that discomfort is not synonymous with I am harming myself. Like it's going to hurt. I have osteoarthritis. I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger, so my joints are going to feel it. So I see that as like it's natural, it's normal, and I'm not harming myself because it's hurting. I just got to make sure that after the run, I check in to make sure that it doesn't continue to hurt. And so far, that hasn't been the case. So right now, I have changed into my running outfit, and what I'm gonna do now is I am going to do about a 10-15 minute physical therapy exercises that can help me with protecting my knees and making sure that I am doing complementary workouts where it's not just that cardio piece that's pounding on my knees and my legs, that I actually have some body strength going on. So I feel excited. I know that I'm going to get to have my run before it's dark out, so that's always a plus. And even though I don't feel well, I know that I'm going to accomplish it and I'm not going to beat myself up. That's the dialogue that I've learned to use, the one where it's like, if in the past I beat myself up, this time it doesn't have to be extremes. I can do some running and I can also prioritize other parts of my life. And then I've reconciled what can potentially be sometimes tension between certain values or certain goals. So with that being said, I am going to go off and do some of my strength training exercises for my knees that I was given by my physical therapist. And then I am going to go out into the wonderful Pacific Northwest, the wonderland of liquid sunshine in fall and winter. And I will get to check that off. So I'll be back. So here I am running in the land of liquid sunshine. And when I look at these videos, in my head when I'm running, I feel like I'm going faster. But then I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, clearly that's not the case. But that's okay. At least I'm out there. So I will admit that it is hard for me to get out there and run because this weather really does take a toll on me. I'm not a fan of it. But, you know, once I'm out there, I do feel good and I do appreciate it. So it is also day 9 of the Style Korean Advent Calendar, and it's kind of messy, and that's because I actually gifted my friend that I met with this morning 2 sunscreens. I felt like I wanted to share the wealth and the love, and so I'm excited, and I hope that they enjoy it as much as I do those Korean sunscreens. So it is day 9, and it's a pretty big box, and it does say toner, so I'm assuming that it is a toner, and it is the toner. This is the Heartleaf toner. I've heard great things about it. It's a very soothing toner. I've not tried it, so I can't wait to try it, and I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Good night.